Blast off.
already did that. It's been a month and we're already repeating ourselves. We have nothing new.
We need more than a month off to get any new content or jokes.
More at RJ.
Anything else you can possibly say after some counts down from 10?
Yeah.
I mean, if he counted down from 5 like an idiot, I could have mocked him for it. But thankfully, he didn't do that.
You could have said Happy New Year.
Only idiots count down from
5. Only chuds count down to New Year.
Yeah. Like, real savages are passed out drunk in their bed by 11. Like, absolute beasts.
The earlier you pass out, the less you have to interact with people at a party.
Yeah. That's why I always show up blackout.
Yeah, it's a Sigma male party hack.
Sigma male grind set. So.
Work hard, play hard.
Work a little bit, play extremely hard.
Oh yeah. Work not at all, play a lot. So how's everyone doing? Where's everyone been?
You two had the time of your lives.
Oh yeah.
We did?
Yeah.
We did?
Yeah.
What's George done?
Had his internet go out is what he's done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. DT and Spectrum.
Beast mode.
Good sensor. Yeah. George got knocked by a storm when we were like.
I think I just swore.
Did you really? Oh, I didn't hear it. It's okay. You two didn't hear it either.
Yeah. Also, isn't it the first minute? Or I've heard it's the first minute and the first 2 minutes, so I have no clue.
We discuss this every single time.
Yeah, I know.
It's horrible and I hate it.
Yeah. Oh, we can curse now. Fuck YouTube for the stupid fucking bullshit. Making us fucking not curse like a bunch of fucking 2-year-olds who haven't learned the cunt word yet.
Haven't learned cool curse words yet. We're cool guys.
Yeah. That Eminem lyric where he's like, Will Smith may not have the cuss to sell records, but I do.
So fuck him and fuck you too.
Yeah.
You think I didn't give a damn about a Grammy?
Don't.
It's okay. I don't think YouTube's gonna pick up.
He's gonna repeat the entire song now.
No.
Half you fools can't even stomach me, let alone stand me. Let's win. What if you win? Wouldn't it be weird? Okay, I'm done.
Some people can be funny without cursing. I don't think the three of us can.
Yeah, Jim Gaffigan doesn't curse. I don't think. At least not a lot.
Jim Gaffigan's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jim Gaffigan.
Really?
I've seen him live.
Nice.
You know, I realized not like pretty recently is like stand-up comedy is hard. Like, I mean, obviously it's hard.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like I would say there's probably only like 3 or 4 stand-up comics that I would say are consistently funny, and not even they are like have like a good special every time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Jim Gaffigan has had some duds. He's one of the very few comedians who can put out more than one actually good stand-up special, and he still had at least one dud.
Yeah. Aziz,
like musical artist.
This is maybe a hot take, but I think Aziz Ansari is a very good stand-up, even though he's like kind of polarizing. But like,
why is it the hot take?
I think just a lot of people don't like his stand-up. I find it very funny.
I think I've seen clips of it. I don't recall it being particularly good or bad, but I also don't recall it being particularly controversial. Is it just like some people just think it's like straight not unfunny, like
just like
boring or weird topics?
Yeah, just like a lot of people think his stand-up isn't funny, not like controversial as in like, I don't know, he said the N-word or something.
Okay, I didn't.
Controversial like Louis C.K.
Yeah, I was just trying to. Yeah, I guess more like topics.
Yeah.
But like there's tons of people like that absolutely like kill it in other forms of comedy, and then they like their stand-up is just not very good.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I can't think of any examples right now, but like
it's its own beast.
Yeah, it's extremely hard. Like this is kind of an example. Like I've seen like some YouTubers who like, you know, like they'll like go on the metaverse or some shit like that, and they'll like go to one of the like stand up like rooms in the metaverse or whatever, and they just like won't know what to say or what to do, and like because they don't have any, you know, they don't have any material, but like it's still like
you gotta prep
it's so awkward. Yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine. I wouldn't even do I wouldn't even go on a virtual stage in the metaverse, let alone go up on a real,
No.
like in an open mic. Like, fuck that shit. That's like my worst nightmare.
I would if I had prep and I thought it was good and I got feedback that it was good.
I still wouldn't.
Those last two things aren't going to happen though.
Yeah, I'd rather do karaoke. I mean, but I feel like I can sing better
100%.
than I can tell jokes. So, which is why I do a comedy podcast.
That's also the thing. Like they be like, "Oh, you're funny. Like tell a joke." Like how often is a joke that someone can verbally tell actually funny? Even like the best stand-up is
them telling stories.
Yeah, telling stories. The only stand-up comedian that I can think of off the top of my head who actually tells or told jokes is Mitch Hedberg.
Anthony Jeselnik does a lot of like one-liner joke type things.
Oh yeah, yes.
It's funny. I'm going to see him for my sister's birthday next month, so I'll report back. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny though.
I used to really like the last special I saw of his was really just extremely unfunny.
Yeah, like I liked it. I liked one of his specials, and then his most recent one I watched. I don't know if it's actually his most recent one, but the most recent one I watched, I was like not laughing at much. It's kind of disappointing. But he does have some absolute banger jokes, so I'm hoping it'll be funny. I've seen Bill Maher live. But I was gonna say, since we brought up seeing Jim Gaffigan live, I went to see a concert like on Monday, and I saw Young Gravy for the second time. I've gone to a total of 4 concerts, and 50% of them have been Young Gravy and Baby No Money.
That's sad.
Yeah,
that's sad.
I've seen Young Gravy.
Honestly, I was like, why didn't George? I didn't even know George was like gonna go to this. Like we could have coordinated.
Yeah, I just didn't even like. My sister invited me, and I didn't even think. And like, you and my sister don't really hang out, so it was just kind of like the weird.
Yeah. Because I know I had mentioned it to you before.
Yeah, and then my sister was like, "Hey, you want to go to this
thing?" That makes
thing?"
total sense since your sister invited you.
Yeah.
Did she like Young Gravy?
she likes him more recently, like because I've listened to Young Gravy.
She's a poser. That's what you're saying.
Well, I've listened to Young Gravy since
she's a new fan.
I'm not trying to flex.
You listened to him before he was cool.
Yeah, I found him on Spotify when he had like 2 million streams on his top song, and now he's got like 200 million or some shit.
Yeah.
So
it's insane to me that he's
as famous,
he's blown up this much.
Yeah. Like me and RJ went to see him in like 2018 or 2019 or some shit, and like he's blown up since then. And but Sam listens to this podcast, Stiff Socks, I think it's called, and he's oftentimes and he's oftentimes on that podcast. And she found him through my brother, who found him through me. So. We kind of passed him down the chain. But yeah, so like I've seen Young Gravy and Baby No Money twice. I've seen Rain, a Beatles cover band, and I've seen Alice in Wonderland, a DJ. So
wow, that's not for the music man of the group. That's really bad.
Yeah. I don't see live events.
I get cover band?
Yeah. Rain was the best one.
Hey, cover bands are good.
Yeah, Rain was the best of the 3. No shade to Young Gravy. They sounded exactly like the Beatles. I don't know if they still tour or anything, but if anyone has a chance to see Rain, the Beatles cover band, they slap. But yeah, what have you guys done in your month off besides the vacation, which we'll get to?
I went on a second vacation.
Oh yeah.
And kind of a third vacation.
What?
Wow.
Third.
Weekend camping trip.
Oh, nice. Oh, the one with Ryan?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Shout out to Ryan. He doesn't watch this. He has that in common.
Watch this.
He has that in common with everyone else in the world. But yeah, how was that? How was camping?
Camping was excellent. I've missed it so bad. I haven't gone camping, I think, since I was in Boy Scouts. So it's been
You're a Boy Scout?
Yeah.
We both were.
I knew that.
Actually, no, I was just a Cub Scout. Sorry, I forgot that.
I was gonna be like, there's no way in hell George is a Boy Scout.
No, I was a Cub Scout. Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe that. That's.
I mean, I didn't do any of the things like learn useful skills that like is like a good impressive thing for a Boy Scout to do. I just went camping.
I learned useful things at that
But-
age. I learned how to turn an aluminum can into a pipe for smoking weed.
I think a telephone, and it took a very George turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a correction related to camping later. So just
You could just bring it up now.
no.
Since it's relevant.
No. Well, I'm downgrading my opinion of camping to F. I realized that like going on our vacation, which we'll talk about later,
over a month ago,
is like I
Well, yeah,
like, I
but
can't-
it's been like a month.
this
It's
is
been
the
over
most
a month since we've done any kind of recording.
Yeah, before that.
No, it's the most recent vacation tier
Okay.
list.
All right, you get a pass.
Episode 40, yeah. Shout out to episode
Even
40
if
of
it
our
wasn't.
podcast. Shout out to everything. No, yeah, I realized going on
Shout
the
out to
vacation.
our own podcast.
Yeah, we suck.
Imagine remembering what you rated things on a tier list.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me.
I'm pretty sure I gave it like a D, but it deserves an F for me personally, because like I realized like going on the vacation that like I probably wouldn't be able to sleep at all if I was going camping.
Mhm.
So like I'm just such a finicky sleeper that I need a bed, a TV, a private room, a masseuse, a butler. So
I had when I went camping, I like God, I loved being back in a tent and everything. It felt really cool. Weirdly, on the first night, so we brought air mattresses.
mhm.
On the first night, I must not have secured the like hole in my air mattress correctly, and it just deflated under me when I got in bed. I was like, I'm not pumping this back up.
Yeah.
Did you sleep on the ground?
I just slept without the air mattress. I woke up, I felt great. The next day I pumped the air mattress up, not quite all the way, but like I pumped it up and got it sealed in tight. I slept worse the second night.
You sure you weren't just tired the first night? Like physically exhausted?
No.
And you just passed out?
The first night all I did was drive there.
I don't know, driving can be tiring.
No,
Not
can't.
really.
Only for you, Rav.
What do you
Not
mean?
physically.
Yeah.
No, but it's still taxing.
Yeah, but not physically taxing. You said physically
It
exhausting.
still makes you tired.
You're
Yeah.
sitting I kind of.
Planes make me tired. Fuck planes. All my homies
But also
hate
how
planes.
tired I am rarely has anything to do with how well I feel after I wake up.
We've definitely talked about this on the podcast before, I think, but like I feel like everyone has their like radius of flying, and my parents, it's like if like like Detroit to Chicago, they'll fly, but for me, it's like my radius is like
Detroit to Chicago?
yeah, and my brother actually did do that trip recently, and he flew with his girlfriend. I'm like,
That's insane.
what the fuck? I get
It's a-
not
it's
wanting
a-
to
it's a,
drive
like,
around
a-
Chicago, but like
It's a 6-hour trip, right?
less than. It's like 4
Less
hours.
than.
Yeah.
It's a 4-hour trip.
Yeah. It's
A
so
6-hour
strange.
trip. I mean, it kind of depends on how long you're staying.
Yeah, that's
Because if you're only staying like 2 days
true.
or like a day, you might as well fly.
Yeah.
Because like you don't want to like eat all of your like time driving.
Yeah, but if I'm staying at least a week or like even like 3 or 4 days, then I feel like my driving radius per day I'm staying there is like just like 10 hours just driving. I'm like ridiculous.
I think you two are quite. I don't know if my bar is. That seems towards the extreme end.
I think we're both towards extreme.
I think so.
When you say per day of staying there, do you mean per full day of staying there?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like so like not including the day that you get there and then just fall asleep, and not including the day you just pack up and leave. So like full days in between. So our trip would have
I think
been
mine would be like
3?
6 hours. I think mine would be like 6 hours per day.
per day of staying there. Yeah, I like mine is high.
Or like full day. Yeah.
But I just love driving. Like driving is some of my favorite part of the trip. Just like I don't know, just
Yeah, I don't
driving.
mind driving at all, especially
Cannot
like
relate.
when you have your jams on and stuff.
Yeah, I guess because I love
don't mind-
music.
I don't really mind. Yeah,
you
I don't
feel the
mind
blood
driving
vessels
that
in your
much.
legs
I
clotting?
just like I get so
What's
fucking.
wrong with your legs?
I'm so decrepit and like my body's so badly put together.
Oh no, I was talking about Ryobi.
Oh well, me too.
Yeah.
I'm always feeling. I feel so fucking cramped. Like
not that planes are not
by the time
cramped.
I get out of a car.
Yeah, I feel more cramped on a plane, and I'd like for me the reason
but like
it's just time spent in that
yeah, that's true.
The amount of time you're cramped up.
That's why you got to go 500
so
miles per hour on the freeway.
And also, as much as I like driving, I like I don't know, watching a movie or like playing on my Switch more.
Yeah, can you watch Cats while driving a car?
I don't like movies, so that's probably part of it.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm a binger, and they usually don't have anything I want to binge on a plane. I also hate like it's all tied to like social anxiety. Like so I'm like I so much prefer the driving because it's private or with like you know people I know. But like a plane, I'm sitting and I'm in direct speaking vicinity of like 20 strangers, and like I'm like self-conscious like someone's gonna see what I'm watching and judge me, or like
they're all itching to talk to you, I'm sure.
Yeah. Or
I
like
I've ever sat next to a stranger on a plane because I haven't like flown on a plane where I wasn't a child.
Yeah, I mean, usually I'll get 2 seats and it'll be like me and like a relative right next to me, but there'll be someone in the middle aisle who's like just there's only an aisle separating us who's a stranger, and then I'm touching a seat which is like connected to the screen of a stranger behind me, and I'm touching the seat with my finger, like poking the screen of a stranger sitting on a seat in front of me. So there's still like contact. I don't know. I just have it makes me anxious.
They're not really any closer than like someone like sitting on a booth that's like in a booth in like a restaurant with their like back to your back.
Yeah, but I'm not in a restaurant for 5 hours. And
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm also like
if you're in a plane for 5, you're in a car for like 30.
Yeah, I'd rather be in a car for 30.
Oh my goodness, we can't believe this. I can't.
Yeah, like I drove to LA like multiple times, like from Detroit.
That's wild.
Yeah, because driving is better than flying. It's also better for the environment, so I'm also kind of a hero in a way.
Kind of. That word's doing a lot of work.
Yeah.
I have a neighbor who's getting married up in Escanaba.
Are you driving?
Well, like if I went, like I'd probably want to fly. Like, I don't think I'm gonna stay long enough for it. Like I wouldn't stay long enough for it to be worth the like 7-hour drive or something like that.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it's for me. I guess for
George is like I will drive 10 hours to stay at a place for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's so much better.
Just like, is it connected by land? I'm driving.
Yeah, and I'll look into ferries even if it's across the ocean. It's like, it's probably not worth it to ferry across to England. I guess I'll fly.
I mean, my barrier there's a lot. My thing is like very circumstance based. At minimum, if it's not, if the time spent like waiting in an airport and like waiting for like to like board and do security, like that ends up not being fast. If I like leave for the airport, if I'm counting like the time I left for the airport is the same time I would like leave in a car. If getting there in a plane is not faster to my destination, like then it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Like it's like I'll drive I'll drive
without saying.
The reason I like driving so much is I'll drive just for like day-to-day stuff, or even like if we're taking like a day trip like an hour away, and then I'll get back and I'll be like, oh, there's still like 20 other songs I wanted to listen to. I didn't get enough car singing time. So yeah.
Gracious.
Yeah. Hey, that's a line from a Young Gravy song.
Goodness gracious.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
And only
that's a whole
gracious.
He made that up actually.
Yeah. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Something bodacious or something like that. I don't know.
Something about money.
Give me money and booty, please. Okay. Do we want to move on to the game?
Yeah.
I'm gonna close my extra tabs. I don't think I have any.
Pretty decent time wise for once.
It's not like I have porn open or anything, but
yeah, it's
okay.
Oh boy.
Isn't this Oman or Yemen? That's what I was saying at the beginning.
It's Oman for sure.
Yeah.
Yemen's sideways.
I think it's Omaha.
Yep. We did it.
I'm so good at this game.
Oh yeah.
Where is Oman?
Saudi Arabia. What's the? Isn't that Yemen?
Yemen's on the right. What's in the middle? Kuwait?
Kuwait maybe. I think it is Kuwait. Fuck, not Ku. Stupid game. No, it's is that United Arab Emirates? Well, we can say Saudi Arabia.
I wish I could zoom in.
We know Saudi Arabia. Oh, we only get 5 guesses. I think it might be UAE.
Be obvious.
United. Should I go for it?
Yeah, go for it. Okay.
Let's go. we are geography boys. I thought it was just asking for the same thing. It's this capital city of Oman. It's not Damascus, right?
Oman. No, Damascus is Syria.
What is Oman?
Or at least it's in Syria.
I think it's the capital. What the fuck is the
I thought the capital was Aleppo.
What's the capital of?
Oh, maybe it is.
Of Syria.
Yeah, no, I think you might. No, oh my god, this is gonna kill. I don't know which one's the capital. I know they're both in Syria, but.
We're not guessing Syria, so it's okay.
Yeah.
You don't need to know.
I don't.
Ryobi, what's the capital of Oman?
Yeah,
I don't know where Oman is on a map.
Oman City.
It's right underneath. It's like right next to Yemen, underneath Saudi Arabia.
I barely know where Yemen is.
Abu Dhabi's not right. We'll just have to scroll. Asib, Ashishir, Ashgabat.
Scroll through the list of capitals.
Yeah, we gotta find it.
Are you sure it's not
I feel like we did this
Dhabi?
before as a strategy.
No, Abu Dhabi is United Arab. Ugh, I cannot say that. But
just say UAE.
UAE. I don't know if it's the capital, but it's in the UAE. I know that for a fact.
Well, it's got to be a capital because they
If
only
it's on
have
this list,
capitals
then
on
it's
this list.
No, they have Oklahoma City. That's not a
Dubai
capital.
not a capital? Oklahoma City is the capital of Oklahoma, right?
Yeah, but these are also Massachusetts isn't Boston, is it? Or is it?
Oh.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Wait, no, yes it is.
Oh, it is. Fuck. God damn it. But like,
why is there state
these are capitals. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. These are countries.
Yeah.
This is a country game. So there's clearly not country capitals because the country capital is Washington D.C. There's too many capitals, too. This is over 200, and there's only 200 cities or 200 countries. And San Diego isn't a state. Yeah, San Jose. See, it's not only capitals.
So it's cities.
So weird.
Yeah, it's just random
all
cities.
cities of a certain size, maybe.
Yeah, it's probably a certain population.
Tripoli?
Tripoli is definitely.
Where's Tripoli?
Tripoli is in that region, maybe. We can guess. I don't think it's it. No.
No.
Dubai is in Qatar, I think.
Oh, is Dubai in Qatar? I always get Dubai, like, I always just assume Dubai is in the UAE.
Maybe Dubai is, and then the other one's in Qatar. Maybe I'm getting mixed up. Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Or what's that other one? What's that other one that's small on the Gulf besides Qatar and UAE? There's another one. Kuwait? Is Kuwait there? I can't remember. I'm so bad at Middle East geography.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's like Yemen, Oman, Saudi Arabia, and then these other ones.
Yeah,
are all
like
the
tiny.
size of like a fingernail.
Yeah. Bucharest?
Like, you can't be good at that geography. It's barely even geography.
No, Bucharest is in Europe.
Yeah.
George, do you think you're getting closer?
Probably not. I guess we just gotta go for ones that look.
Pick a letter on your keyboard and then.
We'll go from there. Dakar. Dakar? Maybe?
No, Dakar's in Africa.
Damn it. I was so sure.
Something with K. Pick something
I'm
with
like
K.
90% sure Dakar's in Africa.
Let's just go for it.
Okay.
Riyadh? Riyadh sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Sure.
Riyadh.
Damn it. Riyadh might be Saudi Arabia. I can't remember. I used to know these. It makes me so mad. I gotta go back and study geography again.
Go watch more soccer or something.
Yeah. Beirut?
No.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe? I'm gonna say Beirut. Oh, let's go! You boy!
What?
Wait, no.
I thought that's an
yeah, that's an X. I just saw the green. I got excited.
What does it give you the answer?
Muscat.
No, there's no way I would have ever guessed that.
Yeah, that doesn't even sound familiar.
Like an animal.
Yeah, no, you're thinking of muskrat.
I know.
Oh.
Oh,
I know this. Give me a second. This one, I think.
Sure.
Or maybe it's this one. Oh my god, how do I not know?
I think it's the top left.
Yeah, I think it might be. You might be right. See if
on this one.
That's Saudi Arabia. That's Iran.
The bottom right looks familiar, so it can't be that.
No, this is Palestine, isn't it? I know Palestine is those colors. This is the problem with Middle Eastern flags. They're all so similar for these ones. But I think this is
a bunch of flags that are.
This is Bahrain. I mean, I think no, but they're specifically the Middle East ones are all super duper similar, and there's a specific reason I just can't remember. I saw a YouTube video about it. It's something to do with the Ottoman Empire, I think, or some shit like that, or one of the
flag or whatever.
One of the what were the Muslim empires called?
Like Qatar or Morocco, I forget.
Yeah, I think this is Qatar. This is Qatar, and then this is one of them might be Bahrain, but I could be misremembering.
Yeah.
We have multiple guesses, right?
Oh yeah, we do. I'm something's leading me towards this one, so I'm just gonna click it.
Okay, hit it.
Damn it. Then this one. Oh no.
Alright, RJ, I trust you.
I think it's this one, but I ran out of guesses.
You think it has?
I agree with George.
Okay. Wow, it was this one. I need to go play my flag game again.
God damn it.
I like aced it a couple times, and I just assumed I know all flags now. But you have to do it you have to do it semi-regularly.
Update, and also you don't use just memory. How memory works. You don't use, you lose.
Yeah. I have no clue.
I can't read this. Can you read
1 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 10, 10 to 20. 10 to 20 is the biggest range.
20 what?
Million people.
Okay.
They don't have a lot.
Oh, I should zoom in.
Right?
Sorry. Probably not. But like they're also dense there. Like in just this region of the world. It's always so
maybe.
Yeah, but
like Qatar, there's like 20, but like 70% of them are immigrant workers. But there's like like 20 million people or some shit, and it's smaller. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I could just be speaking out of my ass
also,
as usual.
I think also in this region, like they're like heavily or like urban centric. So like for all we know, like Oman's like 90% nobody.
Yeah. That's how it is in like I know for a fact Saudi Arabia is like that. Like it's like 90% desert, 95% desert, and then there's just oases with huge urban centers around them. Oh,
I think 6 to 10.
6 to 10. I could.
It's either 6 to 10 or 3 to 6. I think.
Yeah, I'd say 6 to 10. Yeah, no way it's 10 to 20. I don't think so.
No.
Then I think C then for sure.
Okay, C. 3 to 6. Wow. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Oh, it's okay.
Wow, this one's hard. Wait, it could be one of the dollars where it's just one of the other countries that's like it's the Oman dollar, like the Canadian dollar.
Is that dollar spelled
$2?
Yeah, so dumb. I bet it's one of the dollars, and this is stupid.
Dollar that isn't spelled the same as the American dollar.
They're spelled the exact same.
They're spelled the exact. How do?
Are you sure it's not ER?
No, they're both AR.
Well, then it can't be that because.
How could that be
one of the same answer?
Yeah,
it must be this. Well, it could just be the site is bad and stupid.
No, have faith in the site.
That's true.
If it's one of the dollars, then.
But we can't guess. We can't guess one of the we can't guess one of the dollars.
Yeah.
Because if the site is bad and stupid, then like it's the site's fault. It's not our fault.
Yeah. Uno mouse or move on.
I think we move on.
One more. Okay.
One more?
Yeah, one more.
One more. So we can go fast.
But yeah, I think we have to assume that
maybe just one more, but
not dumb and stupid. Otherwise,
fast.
Otherwise, like I don't know. Otherwise, it's impossible.
Yeah.
Like it's impossible. Like if the site could just be dollar 4 times and you have to magically guess the right one.
This is the same thing. The hell?
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Well, then we'll do good, won't we?
No, we'll do bad. Let's try this one. Okay. Holy shit! A country I don't recognize.
Is that Panama?
Oh yeah, it's Central America for sure. I think it's Panama, but it's definitely near Panama if it's not. Nice guess, RJ. Good shit.
Canal, the top bit.
Yeah.
Is Canal the capital?
Yeah. The capital. I know that.
City?
Yeah, I was gonna say I know it because it's just Panama. Honduras, maybe.
I am the capital.
Guatemala.
Yeah, one kind of looks like Honduras to me. I think 2 is Mexico, right?
Oh yeah, 2 is Mexico. No, there's no Baja California. Baja California is like long and like so. There's no Baja. Guatemala. Damn it! Oh my god.
Because it's right there. What's right there at the top? Colombia.
Oh yeah, the top of.
Where's Costa Rica?
The top of South America.
I don't think
Costa Rica is an island.
What else
Costa Rica's not
those
an
don't
island.
look
It is?
like
I thought it was an island. Oh, I'm thinking of Puerto Rico. Sorry.
I don't think these are Costa Rica shaped though.
I don't know.
I just know it's around.
None of these.
Dominican Republic.
Nicaragua
That's an island.
Dominican Republic's an island.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
God damn. Okay.
I mean, it could border. This could be water borders. I think we had that once.
Oh yeah, but if it's 2, it's got to be on either side.
No, it's on the top and the bottom.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
Are you sure? Because
Yes.
All the countries right above Panama are minuscule.
Well, these could
Not
be
minuscule.
minuscule. They're
RJ
just
looking up a map
enlarged.
right now.
Maybe.
Can't look
They're
up
all
a
like
map.
roundish. I don't know.
Oh, is
Like a-
Dominican Republic in that island that's like split in two?
Yeah, the other half's Haiti.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know. Try Costa Rica or
Costa Rica
No,
could be
not
it.
Costa Rica.
It's not American Samoa.
What
I
else
know
you
that's an
got?
island.
What are your ideas? We're supposed to go fast, RJ.
Colombia.
Oh, sure. Try Colombia.
Is
I thought-
Although I
Colombia-
think Colombia is kind of square, but
I don't know. Try.
I know Colombia. I'm pretty sure Colombia is in the north of
Down there.
South America.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Colombia. Okay, so I completely have the wrong image of what Colombia looks like
I mean, it's
No,
sort
you
of
have
a
the right
square.
on a map.
It's sort of a square. That.
Yeah.
Looks
Okay,
like
what's that?
the
what's
outline
that
of a
at the
witch.
top?
the pointy hat.
It could be Costa Rica. I'm trying
I
to
don't
think of.
We're going fast.
Don't
We're going
think
fast.
so.
Fast.
Well, we have another guess, I think, after this. Yeah, it is Costa Rica. I thought so.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as he said that and reminded me it's not an island, he was convincing me.
It's not an island?
Costa Rica
That's what I
was
thought too.
different shaped, but I guess I don't really. I've never. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
need to look
Oh,
at a
wow.
fucking map.
Panama.
Panama City. Yep.
Woohoo. Oh, and I know this. It's this. No.
Yep.
Yes.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Yes.
It has a big
We're
green
killing
check
it, we're
mark in
killing it.
Whoa.
Population. Oh.
They're
God.
so tight. They're really packed down there, aren't they?
Can't be. This
I
can't
think.
be. This can't be C or D, right?
I thought it was B. I thought it's B.
It might be C.
I think it's B.
I think it's B because we got burned on B before.
Okay.
Okay, let's go with B.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very similar population to Oman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They use.
Is Real a choice?
Is it? It's one of these, right?
Peso
I
and
want to
what?
say Balboa because I
Alright.
don't recognize it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Bravo. Let's go. All right.
I feel like they would only ever give that as an option that you could guess from, like if it's the answer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And like.
Like they're definitely gonna give euro even if euro is not the answer, or dollar even if dollar is not the answer,
Yeah.
or possibly like peso or like I don't know real maybe. I don't know how common the currency real is,
Yeah.
but I feel like I've heard it before, so
Do other
I'm
people use
guessing it's
pounds?
not just
Or
Omani.
or yuan if you're in
Yeah,
Asia.
but like absolutely never have I heard of what was that? I already forgot it.
Balboa.
Balboa before. Absolutely never heard of Balboa before.
Yeah.
They call them Rockies. The Bills.
Yeah.
They just all have Sylvester Stallone
Yeah,
on them.
I've only I'd like
Rocky Balboa.
Rocky's the only connection I have to the word Balboa.
Yeah.
It's just they're different
It'd be
bills.
so
Are just his
funny if
face.
their money had Sylvester Stallone printed
Yeah,
on
it's
it.
just it's his face, but each like as the denominations get higher, he's just more and more beat up.
Yeah.
He's got like a black eye in one. He's got like a
Oh,
black
I
eye split
desperately
lip.
want that to be true.
Okay. So RJ, you are the hostess this evening.
Hostess with the
Yeah.
mostess. Hostess cupcakes.
I gotta look at a map of Central America while waiting for him to
I'll
Google.
do some background research.
Yeah.
Do some homework. Do some
A Balboa is
Training.
worth $1.
nice.
Oh wow, that's cool. El Salvador and Belize and Nicaragua. Those are the ones I wasn't thinking of.
Nicaragua is definitely a country that exists.
Yeah, I was just like,
That I
the
forgot
only ones
about.
I could name were Guatemala and Honduras, and I'm like, what are the other ones?
I knew none of those were Nicaragua. I
Yeah.
could picture Nicaragua.
What's Nicaragua?
It looks like a keystone. Nicaragua. I can show it on the screen here.
Wait, so what were the answers? Honduras and Costa Rica?
Colombia and Costa Rica.
Colombia. Okay,
It's
Colombia
worth
looks
more
like
than a
witch.
Swedish krona.
That's what I gotta remember.
Wow. All right, RJ, you're the
Or no-
hostess.
With the mostest.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I thought we did take a
Well, you thought wrong.
a sort of podcast trip where we didn't podcast.
Yeah. We were shot down by Ryobi, who didn't want to do the face reveal.
Yeah.
We were not. We had fun with that. We did.
Yeah,
other
yeah,
stuff.
no, I don't
Yeah.
regret.
Oh, you
I've
guys
got
were
no
We
regrets.
did. We watched a surprising amount of Marvel videos. That was
Yeah.
not what I thought was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
About the trip beforehand.
Yeah, same here.
Not that I regret watching Marvel videos, but I feel like we had time to do a podcast.
Yeah.
we watched a lot of Marvel videos.
And you're
Yeah.
like, we're not gonna have time to do a podcast.
The
And we
Marvel
watched a
Olympics.
lot of Marvel videos.
I'm pretty sure we watched a whole regular Olympics, a whole Winter Olympics, and half of another regular one.
Yeah.
Jill's Marble Run on YouTube, I think, is what it's called.
Yeah, shout out to
the Raspberry Racers.
Shout out to the fucking
Team Galactic.
Shout out to fucking Cat Eyes. The worst team ever. No, shout out to
Cat Eyes.
Yeah, I know.
I'll strangle you.
Shout out to the Savage Speeders, the absolute beasts from the early days of his Marble Olympics, or her. Yeah. I assume it's a him.
I think so.
But anyway, so yeah. Oh, I guess we are talking about the
Yeah, we're talking about the trip.
Yeah.
Where we went to Dundee,
New York. More
specific, which is probably something nobody's ever heard of.
Yeah, not more specifically, because that's very specific, but more accurately, I guess, the Finger Lakes region of New York.
Yeah, more
descriptively?
Broadly.
Yeah.
More relatably, maybe.
Yeah.
That's understandably. More understandably, I think.
That's no.
Yeah, I agree with RJ.
God damn it.
I mean, more broadly is technically correct.
But it's not what we're trying to...
Yeah, but the idea is not being correct.
No,
yeah.
The idea is coming across.
No, Ryobi.
Understandably is absolutely the right word.
Yeah. I also liked accurately, to be fair.
Accurately was the only one that was objectively not true.
No, because it was more accurate to say we were visiting. Well, I mean, it was accurate to say we visited Dundee, but like we spent most of our time just in the general.
Yeah, that's true.
Finger Lakes region. But yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. Technically, in most of our time was spent.
Well, I mean, conscious time.
At the Airbnb, yeah.
Conscious time. But yeah, beautiful country up there. Would definitely recommend. Especially the Watkins Glen State Park hike.
Yeah.
Very good.
Absolutely.
I think
gorgeous.
Also what was with the Tofanek or something? Tofanek?
Literally all of them. All three parks that we went to were great. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like gorgeous.
That one I think especially, like, the Watkins Glen one is absolutely fantastic.
It's just overcrowded.
It's so overcrowded.
Oh my god!
I can't imagine that there's any time of the year
the weather's nice and it's not overcrowded.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Go on a weekend. The other ones were weekdays.
Yeah, that is true. But
even so.
Yeah.
Even so, it was probably the most crowded one, just because it's also right next to an urban center. It's right next to the town. Which is really cool.
I mean, the second one we took was in the middle of a town. It just wasn't nearly as pretty as the other two.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was still gorgeous. It was kind of just like there were like rapids and waterfalls and like it was still really nice. But yeah, not as pretty as the other two. But that's a very high bar.
Yeah, that's an insanely high bar.
Yeah.
That's a bar that that as far as I know, nowhere that I've been in Michigan can cross that bar.
Nowhere in Michigan I've been even crosses the bar of the one we were talking about being the worst, the one on Cornell's campus. Yeah, or like basically on Cornell's campus. But yeah, the one in Ithaca. Ithaca was like, well, Cornell's campus specifically was also really awesome. Just like both towns we were near or went to, Ithaca and Watkins Glen were just such cool towns.
Ithaca was super cool. Watkins Glen is definitely where I think if I went back, that's where I'd like to stay. Watkins Glen.
Or at least
I think Ithaca is fantastic to visit. I think even better than Watkins Glen to visit, but Watkins Glen feels nicer to stay at. Than Ithaca.
I think it was where we picked.
Yeah. We got a really, really good place.
Like Watkins Glen.
We almost didn't go there. We went there because our first choice
got booked up. Yeah. Or not even got booked up. Yeah, just ghosted us. It was so funny. Like they were like, I did like the Airbnb like request, and they messaged back being like, "Oh, George, how many?" Or no, I already told them how many people were there and staying and what I gave them like because it asked you to give like a summary. So I just said, "Oh, 2 friends just going on a chill vacation, mostly going to be doing like disc golf and hiking or something like that." And then he he messaged back and then said, "Can you tell me more about what you're going to be doing?" And I was like, I just kind of said something
That's
like,
kind of like what we're gonna be doing.
yeah, but I just kind of reassured him that we're not like, I don't know, like a party crowd or something
No,
like
we're
that.
gonna be cooking meth in your house.
Yeah. And then he just ghosted me, and so we're like, okay, we'll just go with the more budget option.
Maybe he wants a party.
Yeah.
True, yeah, he wanted to hang.
So he can sue them for damages.
Yeah. And
no,
so
he's like, we should have told him, yeah, we're just gonna be watching like a lot of Marvel videos. And like,
yeah.
My crowd.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, which would have been accurate, but and understandable. So
unless he's a Cat Eyes fan.
Yeah.
He's like crazy cat eyes, and we're like, hell no, and he's like, you're not staying at my place.
Yeah. He has like posters. He has all the Cat Eyes merch. So we ended up getting our like the budget option and saving like I don't even like $100 a person or something. So it ended up working out.
Yeah. And we were like right outside Watkins Glen, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't know this until we left. But like because Watkins Glen is also the site of like a big racetrack.
Oh yeah.
You can drive the track for like I don't know. I forget how much like it costs. But like you could take your car on the track and drive around it.
Oh, my car? I don't want to. It'd be cooler if it was like
you might be able to rent cars. As
yeah,
well.
that'd be cooler. Like there are places in LA
know.
or like near LA where I know you can rent like like supercars to drive around a track for like I don't know. It's probably ridiculous, but like
yeah, it's probably it's probably a lot.
Yeah, but still, be pretty cool. I never did it.
I think just about any car would be fun to drive like max out.
Yeah, that's true.
Around a course.
But it's like I've already gone like, I can't remember what I used to be very reckless in LA. I would take my mom's I don't know if I want to I guess I'll we're further enough in with the episode where no one's going to see this, but
yeah.
Patience expired on this.
Yeah. I took my mom's Cadillac in like LA and went like it was like a Cadillac XTS and I went like 142 I think was my max. Something ridiculous. Whereas like
incredibly unsafe.
Yeah, and then someone in like a Porsche. I've told RJ the story before, but then someone in a Porsche whatever the fuck Panamera just like whizzed by me. So he must have been going like 160 or 170 or something. Just like absolutely crazy. But it was like people are like, LA, how did you even get to that speed? It was like on the 405, but at like 3 a.m. driving back from my girlfriend's house. So like empty, just like a 5 or 6 lane highway, just like on each side, and it's just like, oh my god, I couldn't.
I put myself on when I'm because I basically when I drive, I'm just like I usually just like jump over into the far left lane and do about 15 over until I come up to the guy in front of me or
yeah, and then you smash into him.
Yeah, and then I pit maneuver him to get him out of the way. Keep going. No, or like if there's someone like driving up on me and like catching up, I'll like maybe get out of the way or something.
Yeah.
But like
yeah. He'll try to go in this lane and Archo like, on that lane.
I'm like I'm going comfortably faster than the other 2 lanes and like catching up to like the traffic in front of me if I'm like actually like in the lead or just like
it's a race
or just like waiting for I'm not dipping into openings all the time or anything like that. I'm just like waiting for things to actually like open up usually when I get into traffic.
Yeah, I used to be like I'd be like going like almost 100, but now I'm like ever since I like stopped smoking and
something
like
to live for.
Yeah, and got married. I usually
you don't want to do that in an SUV at all anyway.
Yeah, I used to drive in like smaller cars. Now I have an SUV. But like even when I'm driving in April's car, now I'm like 99% of the time I go like 10% over or less. So like in a 70 I'll go 77, in a 60 I'll go 66 or whatever. And then sometimes I'll just like, if I really want to just cruise, then I'll just go the speed limit. Like when we were first driving in to New York, like RJ was like, making fun of me because I was like going like because it was like we go to get into Ohio and then it's like 60, so I'm going like 65, and then everyone's like like zooming by me, and I'm like I'm going like 10% over. These guys are crazy. But then when we drove back, I was so anxious to get home to see April. I was driving a little bit like my old self when we were on the way back. I was going a wee bit faster, and I may have ran one red light.
Was there a camera?
I think it was still orange. I think RJ was seeing things.
No, it was 100% straight up red.
As long as you don't get an automated ticket.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything in the mail, so I have changed address.
The mail either, but
yeah. I mean, who's gonna check the mail on a country road? I have to cross the street. What a bunch of bullshit!
Yeah.
Fuck that. Just send in an email.
I honestly would not want to like get a house on like the side of the street where I have to cross a fucking 55-mile-an-hour road.
Yeah.
To
I hate it.
To get my mail.
Yeah. I'm ready. I mean, I'm still like probably like 12 months out, 11 months out from getting my own place because I still got 2 semesters left, but I'm already ready to get out of here.
Yeah.
I hate this. I'm going on a weird tangent, but I hate the shower here because it's like
okay.
my tooth issues with my shower. It's like like I either want if it's a standing shower with no tub, then I want it to be a door, and if it has a curtain, then I want there to be a tub. But this has neither. It has the stupid like 1-inch thing to separate the inner is it called the shower curtain? Yeah. Like the inner shower curtain from the outer one, so it's like if you bump it, like water will just start dripping on like the floor outside the shower. And the shower head also doesn't have like the hose thing, so you can't like take it and like do rinses close up or like.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's awful. I hate the shower.
There's so few shower heads.
Which part is wild?
Both of those things are wild. That they exist at all in this day and age.
Yeah.
I'm a shower elitist.
Yeah, and in like your parents' very large, very fancy house.
Yeah, they got ripped off in the bathroom.
At least a nice like shower head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just doesn't have the hose.
Oh, it's not nice. It's just it's. I think they hired like contractors, and I think they were really shitty contractors for like because when my wedding happened last August, we had a bunch of family visiting from England who were staying here, so they wanted to remodel all the bathrooms. The contractors fucking sucked who did the remodels on the bathroom.
Oh, so that was a remodel bathroom.
Yeah, they paid for it. Yeah.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shower, the curtain thing would kind of piss me off.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it so much. And I will die on this hill. But anyway, back to the trip.
That's valid.
Yeah. It just has a single curtain, like not like the double.
No, it's double,
but they're separated by like an inch tall barrier.
Yeah, they're
so it's like, so easy for the inner liner to go outside and then
exactly.
Okay, I understand. What the fuck?
Yeah, I hate
it's bullshit.
Yeah, it sucks.
I'm mad
horrible.
For you. Yeah, it makes me so mad.
That kind of reminds me. I forget where I stayed, but like
walking.
I stayed somewhere
this
where like
was about the trip.
Yeah.
But like there wasn't like a tub or even like a 1-inch barrier. It was like the shower was just in like a slight depression in the floor.
Oh, I've seen that. That's even worse. That's so stupid. God. Oh, that made me even angrier. God. Stupid shower designs.
Bathroom, or specifically shower tier list.
Yeah. Oh, that one, I would like that more than doors. I have stronger opinions on showers than I do doors. Doors, I'm like, who cares? I'll just walk through.
I want RJ to host it. I want RJ to pick them.
Yeah, the redemption arc for
showers
the... Yeah.
I bet you could probably find one.
Yeah, definitely.
Of course, like, most of them would be, like, various kinds of, like, super fancy, like, showers that, like, no
have,
one's
like,
ever
multiple
used.
heads, or, like, just holes in the
wall. No, it's like, yeah, the ones that are just, like, a bunch of holes in the walls and ceiling.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like I don't know, that
decontamination
probably work fine.
But, something that Ryobi introduced, he kind of, like, I was gonna do this thing, well, I guess I'll do it now because it's relevant, but, like, I was gonna do this thing where I kind of change up corrections a little bit, where it's, like, shout-outs, to either of you. So I have one for RJ later during corrections, but I'll do the Ryobi one now.
Oh wait, is this a specific, hey, you should work on this?
No. This is like
Okay.
This
like,
is a positive version.
Yeah, a positive version of
correction.
corrections, basically.
Sure.
So Ryobi introduced me to a new hobby, basically, that I've gotten super into, which is board games, which we played.
Yeah, we played a lot of board games on the trip.
Yeah, we played Ticket to Ride incorrectly, but still fun.
George was the champion.
Yeah.
Back to back.
I feel like things would have gone a lot differently if we played it the right way.
I played it the right
also
way.
Taken a lot longer.
No, that's what I was about to say. I played it the right way, and it's quicker. It's quicker when you play it the right way. Because okay, let's explain. So,
more limited.
Yeah, so like in our version of it, you could draw cards and take and build a state and build a train line. If you don't know how Ticket to Ride works, you have like train colors where you're holding in cards, and then if you have all the links of a specific route, then you can build it. So like in our version, you could draw and play on the same turn, but in the real version, you can take one of 4 actions. If you're playing the Europe version, you can get a draw cards, like draw train cards, place a train line. You can draw a destination ticket, which is basically like your objectives that you're doing for points, and then you can also place a station, which just lets you use one of your opponent's lines for the purpose of completing a ticket. And so like in the real version, you can only do one thing a turn. And in our version, you could we'd be waiting for like RJ or Ryobi or me to make 5 decisions in one turn. But in the real version, someone makes a decision and it's just they've already been thinking about it when it goes around the table, so they just pretty much make it right away. And then the next person is like, okay, I'm just gonna do this right away. And it's just it's so much smoother when you don't have to make 3 decisions in a row.
The thinking happens not on your turn.
Yeah, exactly. So it actually went quicker.
Yeah, when you're going to play something, it's not influenced by what you drew in the moment.
Yeah, that too.
You have all the time to think when it's not your turn.
Yeah, so it actually went quicker. But yeah, so I've got super into board games now.
You picked up 4.
Yeah, I've got since I picked up this Noggin.
We gotta do a board game night.
Yeah, then. I can't wait.
Because I fucking love board games. I just I don't know how to start, and I
Yeah, shout out
to it's so hard to I feel like your family is more fun.
Oh yeah, that is true.
It's way easier to play board games with your family.
Yeah, but I even have a bunch of ones that work well with 2 players. Like Ticket to Ride works great with 2 players. Cascadia, which is this animal puzzle game where you have you're building habitats with these hexagonal pieces, and then you're putting animals in those habitats. It's sort of like this puzzle building game, and that works great with 2 players. I've played Azul in a board game cafe that works great with 2 players. So
I was looking at Azul at a board game shop. I was like, that looks kind of cool.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
They had a pocket version.
Yeah,
not a pocket, but a travel version. I was like, ooh, that's kind of.
They have the small gem version, and they even have an Azul card game now. And so yeah, Azul's cool. I really liked it, but April didn't like Azul as much. I did break down and played Codenames, but the duet version, and me and April didn't really care for it. Ryobi was trying to get us. Yeah, you were trying to get us to play it on tabletop sim.
I didn't know there's a 2-player version.
Yeah, Codenames Duet.
Oh no, I've never played that one.
Yeah. So it was just me and April in the cafe, so it was one of the few 2-player games that I knew of. That was that I saw on the shelf and I recognized it, so I was like, okay, I'll just give it a try. And it was okay, but it wasn't I don't know.
That sounds really nice.
I've never heard of that one.
I think in the winter we should do a bunch of those.
Yeah, it's really fun.
I want to maximize my outdoor time in the summer though.
Yeah, that's kind of what other Ryan was saying. It's we might as well wait until the weather's shitty before doing board game nights again, because it's you might as well take advantage of it. But what were you saying, Ryobi?
I was going to just say try regular Codenames.
Okay.
I think I feel like the game is that, from what I have played of it, it's contingent on you're basically just trying to it's a lot of you basically staring at your teammate and trying to use telepathy to get them to think the way you're thinking, and that's where a lot of the enjoyment comes from.
Yeah.
I'm sure they found a way to make a duet version, but
yeah, it's just cooperative rather than competitive.
I see. Okay.
So it's it's that same thing where it's she has words that she's trying to get me to guess, and I have words that I'm trying to get her to guess. But it was just like April just kind of got frazzled because she couldn't come up with like connections for the words in a way. So yeah,
real issue.
Yeah. But yeah, I've played. I got Love Letter 2. I don't know if you've ever played that. It's like a card game where like everyone's trying to get their letter to the princess. And so you have a card in your hand, and that's the person holding your letters. But like every turn you draw and then have to play one of your cards. So you'll hold one, you draw one, and then you have to play one of the two you're holding. And like they have different actions. So it's like one of like princess is 9, so it's the highest value. So obviously if the person carrying your letter, if the round ends, is the princess, you win. But like if someone plays the prince, then and they tell you to discard your hand, if you ever discard or play the princess for any reason, you automatically lose that round and you're out. So it's like it's a lot of like strategizing, like, oh, do I risk keeping these higher cards, or will someone use a guard to guess who I am and knock me out of the round, and then I win nothing? And like that one's pretty interesting. It's really quick too, and like easy to grasp. Like
that sounds fun.
My parents play it with us, and they enjoy it.
And they're dumb.
Yeah, my parents are
fucking stupid
idiots. They don't even know how to. They don't even know how to play Among Us. Like Christ.
Yeah.
But what were you saying, Ryobi?
No, I mean I was just saying from my experience trying to get my family to play board games is when we were kids, it was my sister, my brother, and I. My sister is younger than us, and she would obviously not play by the rules, and I would get so bent out of shape about it, and we'd just argue, and then we just would stop playing. And it would, this would repeat every single time we tried to play a board game. We'd make it about 30 minutes in, she'd be like, well, that's a dumb rule. Why do we play like that? Or she'd just not blatantly cheat. She probably didn't know the actual rules because she was a child.
Yeah.
I would be like, that's not how you play the game.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so
later on. And then you stop playing board games forever.
Yeah.
With
her
as kids. With her as kids.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, my brother and I are kind of into board games still. And we tried to get my dad to play Ticket to Ride with us, and he was not into it. I think he.
My parents love.
I think he left like 20 minutes in.
My parents love Ticket to Ride.
Ticket to Ride's fantastic.
Yeah, my parents also like Cascadia, the animal one I was talking about.
Is it because you were? Is it because you were playing a different Ticket to Ride other than Ticket to Ride Europe?
No. Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Of what the version of Ticket to Ride we were playing had no bearing on how much enjoyment he was getting out of the game.
No.
I
think Ticket to Ride Europe is really good, and all the others are bad.
I don't think that had
I think if his dad isn't into board games, the easiest one for him to maybe play would have been Ticket to Ride Original.
Yeah.
Because it's the simplest. But it could be like I'm not disagreeing that it wouldn't matter. I think America's is the original, isn't it? I don't even know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't saying that he would be into that. I'm just saying like if there's someone who's not into board games, then usually the simplest option is the path of least resistance.
As far as board games go, it's a pretty approachable game. He just didn't grab him. The concept doesn't like trains. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bummer.
But another one that I got and I haven't been able to play yet, which is frustrating, is Monikers, which is like it's one of those like there's cards and you have to like get your team to guess the clue games, but it's like the first round you can say whatever you want, the second round you can only say one word, and then the third round it's just charades. So like the game evolves as it goes on, and I've heard that it's really fun. Yeah, did you enjoy it?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard from people that it's good.
Yeah, it's just like it's charades, taboo, kind of roll them to.
Does it just require more players than you can ever get to play it?
Well, we had like a family game night, but we just ended up playing other stuff. Like we played there's someone in the background for RJ. So yeah, we just ended up playing other stuff like Just One, which is another game I've got since the trip, which is it's like a similar thing but it's cooperative, so everyone around the table like the active player picks a card and you have like these little almost like a name card type thing, but like it's like a little thing that you can write on or place a card in. And so you place a card and you say a number, and there'll be 5 words on the other side of the card that you can't see, and everyone else sees it, and then they write just one word clues, and then so they all write it on their little easel thing, and then you close your eyes and they all show each other their clues, and if anyone wrote the same clue, then those clues get canceled out, and you see neither of their clues. So like it's kind of like Dixit, where you're like trying to do something that's obvious enough that it's still helpful, but not too obvious that someone else is going to say it.
God, Dixit was great.
Yeah. Oh, Dixit's amazing. That's one game that I did have before getting more into board games recently. Yeah, Dixit. Have you ever played Dixit, Ryobi? Dixit's really great.
I don't know what that is.
It's like, so like everyone has a hand of cards that are just these nicely illustrated sort of like not entirely abstract, but like semi-abstract like art pieces on the pieces of card. And you play one and you give a hint, and then everyone else will play a card as well that they think matches that hint. And then you'll put all the cards out, and everyone has to vote on what they think was the original hint card. So like, you know, there's a piece of there's a card that has like what are they called, a house of cards on it, and I said Kevin Spacey, and like a couple people got it, but not everyone. And so that's kind of the goal. You want some people to get it, but not everyone, because if everyone gets it, you're moving around a track, and if everyone guesses your clue, you don't move, and if no one guesses your clue, you don't move. So your goal is to get some people to get it.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. And then if you're the person who's not the active player, you're trying to get it, but then also get other people to guess yours. Because if you guess correctly and other people guess yours incorrectly, then you move bonus. So like you'll move 2 plus however many people.
Okay.
Yeah. It's really fun, especially with like semi-larger groups. I think it only plays up to 6, and it's probably best with 6. It's really fun. We played it at like a board game night summer recently. But yeah. Yeah, so shout out to Ryobi for getting me more into board games, because it's a really fun hobby.
This has been George's board game corner.
Yeah, I kind of went on a rant, and I apologize, but
we haven't heard a lot from Ryobi.
Yeah.
I was going to say, getting back to the trip. So, I mean, we were talking about things. This is all trip tangentially related.
Yeah.
So we played a lot of board games, watched a lot of marbles, did some hiking. We didn't talk about disc golf yet, but we might get into. We might touch back on that later. I was just going to say, what was your favorite part of the trip?
The hiking, for sure.
Yeah, probably the hiking.
Which one? Watkins Glen?
They were also good. I guess probably the last one.
Watkins Glen was prettiest.
Yeah, I think I would have to choose the last one as my favorite hike. The first one is so close, but it was so crowded.
Yeah,
and like I like to be able to move at my own pace.
Yeah, and there were parts where you had to just wait in a line.
I wouldn't even mind having a lot of people there. It's that I had to wait in line.
Yeah, that was the worst part.
That I didn't like.
Yeah.
Which reminds me of Disney, except George hates Disney, so
that's why I hate Disney, because I hate lines. I hate lines.
At least the lines moved way faster there.
Yeah. Like at Disney, or like any amusement park, it's like wait for half an hour or 45 minutes for like a 2-minute ride. Yeah, it's a terrible ratio. I hate it. I'll die on this hill. But yeah, I agree. The hikes were the best part for me. But like there wasn't a part that I wasn't having fun. Basically, I thought it was such a great trip.
That trip was like, I'd like to also like shout out partially by comparing to the trip I took the week afterward. The food everywhere we went for food tasted fantastic and was also reasonably priced.
Yeah,
everywhere we went.
Well, reasonably priced is arguable. Like the sandwich place that was like overlooking the lake, that was like $15 a sandwich or something.
Yeah, but at least those sandwiches were big and like really good.
Yeah, that's true.
I had to throw out half mine.
Those were like they seemed super overpriced until we got the food, and then we were like,
delicious.
oh yeah.
It's like pricing you'd expect at like a restaurant.
$15 for a sandwich? What the hell is this? And then like you guys couldn't even finish your sandwiches.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, the place was so good. Now I want to go back.
But yeah, all the food we got there was super good and somewhat reasonably priced.
Yeah.
Some of it was, a little on the especially the sandwich place and
Korean place.
The Korean place.
Yeah, in Ithaca.
I think the Korean place is regular. Yeah, the Korean place's regular food wasn't crazy pricey, but the Korean barbecue was insane.
Yeah.
Especially like it was like recommended for 2 people,
Oh yeah, if you got the meat dishes, then yeah, it kind
of. It
was
like $70.
Yeah, for 2 people.
For 2 people, that's bananas.
Yeah.
It's probably good meat cuts though.
Yeah, it's probably fantastic.
Yeah.
But
We'll never know.
Yeah, I don't know if I would
like there was
$70 worth of
really
meat.
no part of that trip that was bad except for the fact that I was sick for all of it.
Oh yeah, that sucked. It was so funny because I got sick like the week before, and I was like in knocked out in bed for like a few days in a row, and like towards the end, like the third day, I was like, holy crap! I can't believe I've been sick this long. I hope I'm not sick on the trip. And then I like recovered, and I'm like, yes, awesome. Sickness is not going to affect the trip. And then RJ was sick like half the trip at least.
Like I wasn't horribly sick because I felt fine throughout most of the day. It was like
at night you're coughing like crazy.
Yeah,
I was coughing like crazy. And that second night, I don't know if it's because of how much I was coughing or because I was really trying not to cough that second night because it felt like if I did, I would throw something up.
Yeah.
But I got this really horrible like ache in my basically in my coughing organs. My coughing muscles were really achy for the whole rest of the trip and for like another like 2 or 3 days after the trip. It was like
it fucked you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have that part could have been a lot better, but like in terms of like what we did there, I think
it was incredible. Like,
it was so fantastic.
I'm surprised you powered through that, like all the hiking and like physical activity we did, despite feeling that shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't need to cough that much when we were hiking. It wasn't really bothering, like I said, it wasn't bothering me during the day.
Yeah, it's really strange.
And it was so nice being out and seeing these sights.
Yeah.
That was like
it's
whatever
like energizing.
Whatever discomfort I'm feeling is more than offset by how awesome this is.
Yeah. Like it was some of the most beautiful hikes I'm repeating myself at this point, but it was just some of the most beautiful hikes and scenery I'd ever seen. It's gorgeous up there.
All right, I was hoping for more of. I mean, I guess no. I have like specific. I mean, we took a lot of pictures, but I have like specific scenes kind of in my mind of like.
Shit. We should have gotten pictures ready to like just like bring up.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
But like 90% of them are selfies, and that would have to be a face reveal.
Yeah.
No, I had like at least half of mine were.
Oh no, not
just
90% of them.
Just,
it feels like a lot of them.
Yeah, a lot of them were selfies for sure.
Yeah,
but like it's probably like 40% selfies or something like that. I took a lot of just like landscapes.
My favorite probably like photo was either the waterfall at the end. Actually, no, I don't think so.
It was the waterfall at the end for me.
At the end of the waterfall at the end of the last hike.
Taken was the waterfall at the end.
The waterfall at the end of the last hike was like probably the most cool thing to like visit just because you're getting hit by the spray and stuff.
Yeah. Oh my
I don't think it necessarily made for a good photo. Or like I mean, not like the best. It didn't make for the best photo.
It does, but yeah,
all
the way up where you're getting hit by the spray, the photo is shit because it's,
because of the spray.
Because of the spray.
My favorite photo like scene is when we were actually doing disc golf and we came out of the wood section and we were like overlooking like a grassy bit and then like the vineyard kind of the grapes like curved downwards following the slope of the hill and then over the top of that you could see the lake.
Like
that was the best
huge part of the lake.
Postcard moment.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That felt like almost like scripted. Like like there's a scene in Halo 4 where you you come out of like a cavern and there's this huge vista like as soon as you exit the cavern. And it was really a lot like that.
Archway made by like the trees because we were like throwing this in between the trees at these like for like a certain section of the course, and then you just like the first part was like in the vineyard and then the second part was in the trees, and then kind of coming back out into the open was when this happened. It was very good.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, we're back. But yeah,
what was that? What?
My dad just letting in the dogs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think. You both said your like favorite pictures. I think also like us walking out of like at that part of Cornell campus where it's just that giant hill looking down on like another part of Cornell campus.
Oh,
yeah.
And it was
some
just
guy
like
run over a kid with a bike.
yeah. It was just like that. And then we walked down and saw someone like Adolf carved into the wall or whatever. That was beautiful.
Yeah. It's there was an Adolf, someone who was like a founder or student at Cornell.
Yeah.
No, someone didn't carve Adolf Hitler into the side of Cornell.
Just I
never said Hitler. I just said Adolf.
There's really like one famous Adolf.
Incorrect. Adolf Dassler, the founder of famous shoe company Adidas. Ever heard of it,
He's
RJ?
not famous.
He's famous to me.
Adidas is famous.
Yeah, and Adolf
Dassler isn't famous.
Literally, the Addy in Adidas stands for Adolf. It's his nickname.
I wonder why it's his nickname.
Yeah.
Nickname.
They called him Adolf.
No, they called him Addy. His name was Adolf, so they called him Addy for short.
He said Adolf was his nickname.
No.
His name was Brian, but he really hated Jews. So they called him. So his nickname was Adolf.
No, like his name was Adolf Dassler, so Addy was his nickname, and is Dassler. Yeah. Shout out to Addy Dassler, the shoe brand, for sponsoring this episode.
for the entire for as much as our shoes are shown.
Yeah.
That's really
I don't wear any of their shoes.
Best part. I'm not wearing shoes right now.
I only wear Allbirds. Shout out to Allbirds.
I only wear Sauconys. Shout out to Sauconys. Saucony.
Yeah, Allbirds are better than Sauconys.
Don't
Sauconys or whatever the fuck.
Dude, I think I have Skechers for work.
Skechers. Shout out to Skechers.
Shout out to Skechers. Let's go. Crocs. Shout out to Crocs.
God, when did Crocs become? I feel like.
When did Crocs become cool, you
mean? And like everyone agreed that they looked horrible and they were for idiots, and now like everyone's wearing them. When did that happen?
It's because Post Malone wore them for like a photo shoot or something in like 2018, and then they blew up. So shout out to Post Malone. Shout out.
I don't think I've ever worn a pair of Crocs.
No,
I didn't say.
I've never put a pair of Crocs on.
I didn't say my other my other shoe fact with the Adolf Dassler, Rudolf Dassler, his brother, they used to have a shoe company together, and then
Santa's sleigh.
No, they separated and made separate shoe companies, and he made a company called Ruda for Rudolf Dassler, so the RUDA, the first two letters of his name, and later on they changed their name to Puma. So Puma and Adidas were made by brothers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
The Dassler brothers.
They're both still going.
I doubt it. I think they're both dead. So.
I mean the companies.
Oh yeah, companies are still alive and well. They're strong. Yay, capitalism! Shout out to capitalism.
Shout out to athletic wear.
Yeah.
Brands.
If there's anything that really needs a shout out,
it's capitalism.
It's capitalism.
One more thing. One more topic.
Have you ever heard of capitalism? Just give a.
No. All right. One more thing for like the trip. So I talked about favorite parts. Do you have any regrets or things we wish we did or wish we did differently? I'll talk about mine first.
There are things that we missed.
Maybe
that
a little less Marble League.
Yeah, a little less Marble League. A little more recording a podcast.
Yeah.
Do you actually wish we would have done one? I don't think you were in shape for one.
Yeah, that's true. It could have only been at night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless we did it first thing.
Absolutely not. I kind of.
No, first thing would have been horrible.
We didn't actually go in the lake.
To have me cough through the entire podcast than to do it first thing instead of getting to a hike.
Yeah.
We didn't actually go in the lake. Is one of my things.
Yeah.
Our last one specifically, the Tawanok area. There was like a lot of people like on like basically a beach. Right? Yeah. Cuyahoga Lake or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I really wish we had known and prepared to like walk up the river to the Tawanok waterfall.
We
I
did.
think that would have been really cool.
Right?
No, we walked alongside of it, but you could actually
take your shoes off and like walk in the river like a lot of people were doing.
Oh, I wish I had I wish I had slapped that worker who told me not to hang off the side to take pictures or whatever at the Watkins Glen State Park.
Oh yeah, no, that was glorious. The please stay on the trail person.
Yeah,
that became an inside joke for the rest of the trip.
Yeah, we just kept saying it.
Some like I don't know, possibly high schooler just doing her job like volunteering or whatever. And
she definitely was not a high schooler.
Dude, I don't know. I can't.
She looked like at most she was like a sophomore in college. She looked very like young and
anyway.
And she was stupid because she told me to stay on the trail.
we saw people taking pictures kind of off to the side of
they were doing it first.
Gathering area. Yeah, so we thought it was okay. So when we went up to take pictures, as we were coming down from doing it, after already taking the pictures, this woman came up to us with like I don't know, like a name tag or something. I don't know, not like
a green shirt,
but like a step below that.
I will say, George did go much farther out and like much closer to the edge.
I was taking a cool picture of the bridge.
Yeah, I'm sure he was.
Right.
She just kind of said, "Oh, please stay on the trail," and we were just like, "I didn't know that wasn't allowed." Because it was like there wasn't strictly like barriers. It was just like some rock like steps, not literal steps, but like easily.
It's nature. I should be allowed to walk on it.
Yeah, it was just like a flat rock platform, and there were like other people taking pictures. It
seemed like it was part of the clearing, like the general clearing to me. But I understand where we were standing was also probably not safe.
It's my divine mandate to walk on every perilous edge that I come across.
Yeah, it's like if I want to die by falling into this river head first, trying to get a cool photo, then that's my right.
That's me. That's mine.
Also, the actual regret from that was not paying attention to her name tag, so we could have used her name in the inside jokes, going forward in the rest of the trip. Like, I bet it was Brittany or Ashley.
I think it was
or something.
Oh my god, she looks so much like
for the rest of the time. Anytime one of us remotely stepped off the trail,
money down on her being a Brittany.
Yeah, good odds on her being a Brittany. Yeah, but every time we stepped off, I was just reiterating what you said. Every time we stepped off or walked on grass or anything like that.
Off the sidewalk.
Yeah. Oh, and that nice Idris Elba doppelganger who took our pictures.
Mine. Yeah, that was nice.
Much like Idris Elba.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I
don't remember what he looked like.
Idris Elba. Look up a picture of Idris Elba.
I remember you saying that he looked like it. I don't remember my thoughts on whether he actually looked like him.
Damn it. He did.
Should have taken his photo, George.
What if it was Idris Elba? He could have been.
Probably not.
Oh, he wasn't. He wasn't tall enough to be Idris Elba.
His camera, but
also he didn't have a British accent, so it probably wasn't Idris Elba. But I'd still give it about 5% odds that was Idris Elba.
I remember my last wish I had gotten the grape juice from the winery that you did because you shoved it and you were like, that was tasty as hell. I'm like, damn.
I bought a couple of grape juices and they were all good, but the one you bought was the best by a good margin.
Wow.
Of the 3 I got. I'm like, wow, you got the best grape juice there, just at random.
Yeah, I just picked a random one. I like white grape juice because I prefer white wine, so I was like, well, white grape juice must be better too.
Yeah. And it is.
Yeah. It's
I basically bought the 3 most different colors I could get.
Yeah.
When I bought them, so it's I bought a white, a pinky red, and a really really deep red, a near black.
Basically,
and I wish I just bought multiple whites.
Yeah, it was basically you just bought the grape juice version of a rosé, a white wine, and a red wine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to Fulkerson Winery. They're great disc golf course and great winery.
Great disc golf course. It's so disc golf course
wine. Grape juice, phenomenal.
No, I got wine.
I thought you didn't drink it. I thought you gave it to people.
Yeah, I did, and then I had glasses.
Oh, okay. You did try it. Okay.
Yeah. Their red Zeppelin's very good. Their red blends. Oh, I didn't have because I gave that to Andrew.
I think I wouldn't have been surprised to find the course there. The thing I was surprised about was that they sold discs.
Yeah.
And like
Their
in
like
their
gift shop was like
winery.
disc golf merch, and then the other half was like
Wine.
winery
Yeah,
and
wine
gift
and
products
wine
Yeah.
paraphernalia. Yeah. But yeah,
But yeah,
that was one of the
white
best.
wines absolutely destroy red wines in
Yeah.
terms of like flavor.
Yeah, it's because
It's
they have
not
more
quite
sugar, but
it's not quite
Hey,
as
sugar's great.
lopsided for grape juice.
yeah, no. Because they both have sugar.
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, that was
Well,
one of the
and wine, the sugar drowns out the alcohol,
Yeah, exactly.
which is
But
the important part.
but the disc
God.
golf course was like one of the best, like in the like top. I mean, I've only gone to like I don't know, maybe 10 disc golf
Now
courses,
you're
probably a little
professional.
less. But yeah, that was one of the best ones I've
It was
played.
definitely one of the best ones.
Yeah.
I do think, and this is a problem we're going to continue to have with basically every disc golf course because we're
We suck.
bad.
Yeah.
Is there was a lot of opportunities to throw into the bushes.
Yeah.
Specifically, there's a lot of opportunities
To
to
throw into
throw
the wine.
into yeah,
The damaged product,
into
Yeah.
to damage their property.
Good thing they
Yeah.
don't have cameras out there.
Yeah.
And
And
I
we did
I
just
didn't like doing it, and it was hard to find your discs when you did do it.
yeah.
Not that hard, but like
And we did
weirdly harder than like throwing it into like the woods usually is.
yeah. And we did like we on like hole 14 or no, on hole 10 we putted the hole for hole 14, but like
Yeah.
other than that it was
yeah, we messed-
mostly straightforward.
Yeah.
But like the next group when we were putting hole 14 was doing the exact
We
same
had
They did the
thing.
same thing. They did
Yeah,
the same thing.
So it was like it
Because
was
they
not
couldn't-
obvious.
Because they couldn't see.
Yeah, you
They
couldn't
should've-
see the
should've
hole for
made
hole
it-
10.
They should have put up a sign.
Yeah, they really should have. But yeah. Oh, if anyone has any tips to get any distance, because like I'm the most jacked out of us
disc golf
three,
tips.
but I can get no distance. No, RJ gets like me and RJ are both pretty bad. Ryobi's a little bit better because he played like ultimate frisbee in high school. And me and RJ just got into disc golf in our 20s.
I'm
But
so
like
surprised he played ultimate frisbee in high school and not college.
yeah, it seems like such a more
have
college
any-
thing.
I didn't have anybody to play with in college. I didn't also have that much of a campus either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. But
Well,
yeah,
high schools usually don't have any campus at all.
No, I mean,
no,
there's, like,
public
sports
public
fields.
schools do.
Yeah.
Oh
public
yeah,
schools.
I guess so.
Yeah, we're just private school
Also,
boys.
not
So.
in an urban area either.
Yeah. But
We actually played at our old middle
Private
school.
schools where we could only play ultimate frisbee if we got literally our entire classroom to play.
yeah, if it was what our gym teacher picked instead
You have
of
enough for
capture
one
the
team.
football for the fucking
You have enough
18th
for
time.
one team, no
Yeah.
opponents.
Not that I'm that mad about it, because capture the football was great. Was that like her invention, or was capture the football a thing?
I don't know.
Have you ever heard
I
of
have
capture
no
the
idea.
football, Ryobi?
I would need you to explain
guessing
the
it was
rules.
her
Do you
invention.
really want to get
It's
into
like-
this now?
It's like it's like capture
I
the
guess you do,
flag,
Okay.
except like so like when you get into the point, there's 4 footballs or 2 footballs on each team, and you have to capture all 4. And like if you get tagged, you go to jail if you're on the opponent's half. But like
Yeah.
if you get into the flag zone, you're safe, and then you can either go for a run and try to run back with the football,
Throw
or
it
you
to
can
somebody.
or you can throw it from the safe zone. And then it was actually really fun because you had to capture all 4
Uh-huh.
at once to win.
I think we called it something different, but yeah, we had that.
Okay, so it's not her invention. Interesting.
I mean, there might be some spin.
Yeah,
spin-offs.
yeah. I mean, it's basically just a hybrid of 2 other sports, I guess.
Yeah.
More heavily in the capture the flag zone, but yeah. But yeah, like, so if anyone has any tips on getting distance on disc golf, let me know, because like I'm so much more jacked than RJ, but he gets like 30 plus more feet than me on average, and it's frustrating. So let me know
Don't
how
take
to...
this away from me. It's literally the only advantage I have on you.
Just practice. Literally, just practice.
Yeah, but practicing is so much more boring than playing.
Practicing is for people who don't get sunburnt 20 minutes in the
I don't
sun.
know. Just find a section of grass.
Mhm.
Find something to catch the frisbee, or at least stop it from like going out of your field of view.
That's
Mhm.
surprisingly
whip it out of a
difficult.
tree or something, like a big tree.
But then I'll
Stand
damage my
farther and
disc.
farther away. Discs are pretty resilient, but okay.
Yeah, I'll just practice in my backyard
Throw
because
it
my
at a net.
backyard's
Throw it at
pretty bad.
go find a soccer net and just whip it at a soccer net from farther and farther away.
The problem with practicing in my backyard is I've got a really big pond, and so I'm worried about like I'm not super duper accurate.
Then don't throw it in your backyard then.
Oh, I will. I'll just avoid the pond.
Or stand at the pond and throw away from the pond.
Well, there's less
At the
room
house.
to do that. But yeah, then I'll hit a window. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll figure.
You're worried about the disc breaking, or you're worried about the window breaking? Which is it?
Both. I guess both. But yeah, I'll watch some YouTube videos.
Sounds like you're not committed to improvement.
I'll watch some YouTube tutorials.
These sound like excuses, George.
Oh, RJ, we gotta. Speaking of, I mean, we're getting long, but we gotta. I mean, this is kind of off the podcast stuff too. But we gotta play one of these weekends before I go to England. Oh, that's the other thing. I'm going to England this month.
Weekend.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
I'm thinking this weekend we do badminton or
disc golf.
Disc golf.
Also, my net is like chat. My dad ran over my net with a lawnmower, so it's disc golf now.
Oh no!
Yeah. Shout out to my dad and his lawnmower.
I'm probably gonna play badminton this weekend.
Damn it, right?
With family.
I love badminton, visiting. But I need a new net. I mean, I could probably makeshift a new rope. Yeah, I'm definitely better at badminton than I am at disc golf.
Any tips?
It's all just there's not really much to tip because it's all instinctive or like intuitive.
Or
you know what I mean?
If you could get to, but if you could do it both ways, if like you have time.
Overhand, I'd say for me at least.
George's tip is don't wield two badminton rackets at the same time.
That's the only time RJ's beat me is when we did a gimmicky game where we had a racket in both hands. Oh.
What if you take the racket ends together and make like a double-bladed racket?
I think badminton is the only sport I've seen that April's better than RJ at.
April? Good job, April.
Yeah. Okay, should we wrap it up? Oh wait, corrections and stuff and Rex. We forgot. It's not like riding a bike. We already forgot. No. Okay. So my shout out to RJ. Now that I'm doing shout outs instead of corrections, my shout out to RJ is he gave me the tip because I said like I read that mouthwash. If you rinse too aggressively with mouthwash, it can rinse off the fluoride. And he was like, just get a mouthwash with fluoride. And so I got a mouthwash with fluoride. So shout out to RJ.
Oh yeah. Jay, let's go.
Let's go.
I had assumed up until that point that every mouthwash had fluoride in it.
Yeah, no, you have to specifically get the fluoride one.
Mostly, I just get my mouthwash. I don't use mouthwash a lot, but like I started using mouthwash because it was in like one of the like free like goodie baggies you get when you go to the dentist.
Oh yeah.
They get you.
Of course, they give you the fluoride stuff.
Yeah. So I upgraded in that regard. And then my correction for myself. Oh, I already did it. It was the camping one. So, and then I did Ryobi's shout out. So yeah, I'm good on corrections and shout outs.
I can't correct anything because I don't remember our last. It's been so long.
It was vacation tier list, but
yeah,
or vacation ideas tier list or whatever. Any corrections, Ryobi, or are we moving on to Rex?
I'm gonna correct myself. I forget where we rated camping, but I need to rate it higher. Retroactively, I'll rate it higher.
Okay, so we don't have to update the ranking because it balances out.
Yeah, because I rated it lower, you rated it higher.
Yeah.
This just as a side note, this has been the highest percentage of RJ like interrupting Ryobi I've ever seen. But it's also been
so sorry.
It's also been the lowest him interrupting me. So. Oh wait.
I think it's definitely worse.
Ryobi cut out, I think then, but.
Well, maybe it was me that time.
Did he? I think he was just waiting a long time to speak.
It looked like his model's mouth was moving.
I don't know.
Okay. Recommendations. Song. What have I been listening to? Oh, Good Company by Mahalia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. She's an R&B singer. I played a lot of her in the car with RJ. But yeah. Good Company by Mahalia. Great song. Any other Rex?
I'm currently listening to the last book in the Red Rising series, which is good as fuck.
Nice.
If you like kind of like grimdark sci-fi or fantasy, it's really good.
I'm still reading The Intelligent Investor because it's very boring. Ryobi?
I really thought I used this one already, but I don't think I did good night yet in Japanese, which is oyasumi, the full phrase oyasumi nasai.
Oyasumi nasai.
Oyasumi.
Another thing I forgot to mention is like when I went on the trip, I lost my Spanish streak of like 40 some days, and I haven't gotten back into Spanish at all since then. So.
I have
you told us about that. You lost your Duolingo streak.
Yeah. So big L for me, but I'll try to get back into it.
I kind of have a song wreck just popping off of George's.
Uh-huh.
I really quite like a song called Cold Company by a band called Minus the Bear.
Oh, nice.
I believe.
Yeah,
Minus the Bear.
Bands are stupid. Solo artists only, baby. Okay. Yeah, that was a good episode. I guess we got to apologize again because that's our sign off. So we apologize.
We're sorry.
Sorry we took such a long break with sickness and internet and vacations.
Yeah.
We're back.
Oh my.
We're back and we're on the attack.
I'm sure we were missed, maybe.
Yeah.
I miss doing it. This is fun.
And I might finally. I've been saying I'm
upload to other platforms.
Yeah, I might finally do that. So we should. This should get 12 million views. Then it stands to reason.
God. I am on Discord. Is my wire loose?
I don't know.
Oh.
Technical difficulties. It's not quite like riding a bike, but we're back.
But I realized now at the end of the show.
Oh
awesome.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.